boy took a walk through the forest to play for an hour or two. When he reached the spot to play, all the trees had gone away, cut down before the afternoon was through. And when they looked for skies of blue, all they saw were clouds of white. For you need the rain to make the flowers grow. So they grabbed some fertile ground and they try to do what's right, and together they will make some change, I know. So plant your roses, let your lifeblood flow, make them taller than the factories, keep them safe from harm, and save the world, but not without some love. If you really want to save the world, take a hint from God above. Walk through city streets and they see the poverty. They see children of all colors suffering. They open up their hearts with the food that they have brought, try to make a difference with their offering. So plant your rose, let your lifeblood flow, make them taller than the factories, keep them safe from harm. Save the world, but not without some love. If we really want to save the world, take a hint from God above. Well, it was late and they were tired, and they knew what they must do, and they knew tomorrow's just another day. Take a chance, lend a hand, spread some love across the land. Ask a child because they always know the way. So plant your rose.
Oh, hi there. Shana TOVAH. Shana TOVAH is Hebrew for Happy New Year. Jews all around the world are celebrating the Jewish New Year, Rosh Hashanah. Today, I want you to meet some of my neighbors to learn all about the holiday, Rosh Hashanah. I love to sing on Rosh Hashanah. Should we go meet my neighbor and learn some Rosh Hashanah songs? Yeah? All right, let's go.
Oh, wow. I didn't even see you come on in, but I'm so glad you're here. I'm Cantor Brad Hyman. I am the cantor here at Congregation Road of Shalom. And it is such a wonderful time to be with each other. It's the new year. I bet you didn't even remember that you were going to have a new year. But here we are. And it's so wonderful because new year means new beginnings. It's another chance to say hello to all our friends and to be better in this next year. And one of the things I really look forward to in the new year, especially in the fall, is eating apples and dipping them in honey. So apples are tapuchim and honey is davash. So when we say tapuchim udavash on Rosh Hashanah, we can sing it like this. That's a nice song. Tapuchim udavash le Rosh Hashanah. Tapuchim udavash le Rosh Hashanah. Shana tova, shana metuka. Shana tova, shana metuka. Apples and honey for the new year. Apples and honey, Rosh Hashanah's here. A happy new year, a sweet new year. A happy new year, a sweet new year. Shana Tova Umetuka. May you all have a happy and a sweet year.
On Rosh Hashanah, we eat round challah. The round challah reminds us how the year is like a big circle. Let's go meet my neighbor, John the baker, who's going to teach us how to braid a round challah.
Hey everybody, I'm John from Loch Lomond in Fishtown, and today we're going to do some challah braiding. So I'm going to start by cut in a few pieces. If you're doing a small batch, they don't have to be an exact weight, but here I cut ours out to about 65 grams. And then you can either roll them out into strands directly or shape the pieces like that. And then let them rest for a little bit before rolling them out the rest of the way to braid. So you can see it again. Trying to keep them pretty even end to end and about the same length. Join them at one end. And take one side, bring it to the middle, other side to the middle, other side to the middle, other side to the middle, so on and so forth. And then when you get down to the end, pinch the strands together, roll it up like that, and taper the other end a little bit and tuck it under. And that's it. Have a blessed Rosh Hashanah.
Thanks, John. I can't wait to taste that yummy challah. On Rosh Hashanah, we also eat apples and honey to help us pray for a sweet new year. These are our friends Lana, Brian, Willow, and Poppy. They are apple picking for Rosh Hashanah. What traditions do you have with your family on Rosh Hashanah? This is my neighbor Arthur, and his dad is the one hiding behind the honey jar. Arthur and his dads set up some beehives called an apiary on the roof of Road of Shalom, our synagogue. They wear special suits to keep safe and use smoke to calm the bees. We harvest the sweet honey every fall just before Rosh Hashanah. We call it holy honey. Yum! Those apples and honey were delicious. Oh, I'm actually feeling a little tired after eating all of them. Oh, maybe it's time for a nap. Hey, what are you singing?
Manishtana. It's a Passover song. It means, why is this night different from all others?
Passover? Isn't it Rosh Hashanah?
Yes, but, well, everything feels so different these days. We all wear masks. I go to school on the computer. And my parents have been talking about how some people aren't treated fairly because of their skin color. So I thought singing a song about how everything is different might help me feel better.
Did it help?
Not really.
Well, when I'm worried or scared, I sometimes read the Torah. It says that we can be scared sometimes, and that's okay. But it tells us to be brave and have courage. And most importantly, to remember that we are not alone. We have our family, our Jewish community, and God, who are all always here for us. And we can work together with God and our community to make a difference in this world.
Wow, that's all in the Torah?
Yep. And there are even some songs about being brave and standing up for what's right. Want to hear one?
Sure.
I've got the power. I've got the tough. I am daring enough to be heard. I've got the grit. I've got the spark. I am the light when the world gets dark. Stand up, go be courageous, be strong, make it contagious, don't stop. You got the fight. Stand up, go be courageous, be strong, make it contagious, don't stop. You got the fight. We'll win together. We'll heed the call. We are relentless. We won't fall. We'll break the ceiling. We'll touch the sky. They clip our wings and we still fly. Stand up, go be courageous, be strong, make it contagious, don't stop. You got the fight. Stand up, go be courageous, be strong, make it contagious, don't stop. You got the fight. Hazak ve'emas, ota'aros ve'al-tehad. Hazak ve'emas, ota'aros ve'al-tehad. Hazak ve'emas, ota'aros ve'al-tehad. Hazak ve'emas, ota'aros ve'al-tehad. Stand up, go be courageous, be strong, make it contagious, don't stop. You got the fight. Stand up, go be courageous, be strong, make it contagious, don't stop. You got the fight.
Oh, hi, Rabbi Madeler. Oh, I can't hear you that well. You know what? Maybe go outside. Yeah, you'll get better reception there. Oh, that's much better.
I feel so lucky to have so many wonderful neighbors and to have this chance to share with you a midrash, a story from our tradition for these high holy days. There was once a young boy and he had a problem, and so he went to his rabbi for some help. She asked, "What's bothering you?" And he explained, "Somebody told me something unkind about someone else, and then I shared that. I said it to another person. And now I don't feel so good. I feel that I've done something wrong and that I've hurt someone else, even if they don't know it." She said, "Go home and take a feather pillow and empty the whole thing out into the sidewalk. Scatter the feathers for as far as you can down the sidewalk." We wouldn't do this today, it would be littering, but just for the story, imagine the mess he made. Imagine the mess you could make. What could you use to make a big mess in the sidewalk? Turn to your grown-up with an idea for something you could do, for some way that you could scatter something all over, something that you could use to make a big mess. Maybe it's squeezing a tube of toothpaste or a jar of tomato sauce. Whatever your mess, imagine what a mess you made on the sidewalk. Well, the boy went back to the rabbi and said, "Here's my empty pillowcase. I made the mess, just like you said. Now what?" She said, "Now take that empty pillowcase, go back to the sidewalk, and collect all of those feathers." He said, "How will that help? I don't think I could possibly collect them all. I don't think I could completely clean up this mess." She said, "That's right. Some messes are too hard to completely clean up. We can try, and we should, but we have to be so careful with our words because sometimes we can't completely take them back, and they still make a mess and hurt someone else. And so we want to be very careful so that our words are not words of lashon hara, of the evil tongue, of gossip, of harm, and instead, we want our words to be words of healing, words of compassion, words of kindness and love. Our words have so much power. May we find in them healing and love in this new year. L'Shana Tovah.
It was great seeing all my neighbors today. Thank you so much for joining me. And remember, as Mr. Rogers used to say, you made this day special by just being you. There's no person in the world just like you, and I like you just the way you are.
Little girl and boy walk through the forest to play for an hour or two. When they reach the spot to play, all the trees have gone away, cut down before the afternoon was through. When they looked for skies of blue, all they saw were clouds of white. For you need the rain to make the flowers grow. So they grab some fertile ground and they try to do what's right, and together they will make some change, I know. So plant your rose, let your lifeblood flow, make them taller than the factories, keep them safe from harm, and save the world, but not without some love.
Shivering teruah. Tekiah. Tekiah. Shivarim. Tekiah. Tekiah. Teruah. Tekiah.
Now they walk the city streets and they see the poverty. They see children of all colors suffering. They open up their hearts.